11. Let's get into another reading. We're going to go into your love and money, some of your guys' favorite readings. So I kind of dropped off after Gemini at the beginning of the month, so I'm going to try to finish. See if I can finish at a decent time. Let's go ahead and start with Cancerian. Spirit, can you guide and direct me for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Show me about love and money. All right. Hi, Mysterious World. Hello, Peaches. So this top one here is going to be love. And the bottom one is going to be your money. Hey, Mama. All right. All right. So for you, Cancer, I just want to say, number one, you're not sorry. You're not sorry for your actions. You're not sorry for what you have to do that's right for you. I see someone that is just, honest. You're in the right, okay? So I feel like you might be going through some legal battles, or you might be going through some arguments with your father, okay? This father has been in the wrong. He's not acting like a good father. He's not being fair, just, stable, righteous, and good. He's being very selfish, and he's not acting in his divine masculine energy. If this isn't your father, it could be your DM, okay, your divine masculine energy. So I definitely see this man in your life, especially if this is love, which it is themed and in love. Happy birthday, Mama. Oh, I'll give you a reading here at the end of the video if you stay tuned. So yeah, this person that you're dealing with, and this could be definitely be your lover, okay? Disrespectful, rude, and in the wrong. And you're calling him out on it. This is you being direct and saying, hey, you're wrong. I see the truth. I see it through everything. And you know what? I finally see who you are and what you're all about. Your facade is gone. You know, the star card is positive and it brings healing, but it also brings hope and restoration. And I just see that in relationships, there's hope that this could be restored, of course, but more than anything, you're going to be feeling refreshed and restored and renewed because you see the truth. King and Queen of Swords. I love that. Divine partners, but you're not putting up with any BS. All right? Caitlin, hey, Steph, I wanted to update you on the reading you gave me last week. He showed up at my house randomly, apologizing and hugging and kissing me. Are you serious, Caitlin? I love that. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for that confirmation that that reading was correct. I appreciate you, Caitlin. I know it was shocking, right? Whatever. That is shocking. Okay. Well, congratulations on that, girly. All right. So I just see you here as kind of pissed off, if you will. Not in the sense where you're like, you want revenge, just pissed off and you're not putting up with this person's bullshit. It's probably this man. You're not going to put up with this man's bullshit anymore. And for a lot of you guys, it's just dominating, ignorant, masculine energy. You're not putting up with it. Okay. 3 from the bottom is, I want to be recognized for my contributions. How dare you try to steal, get away with it, or lie about me? If this is about family, I definitely see some problems with a father or a very rude and cold mother. But you've tried to work with them. You've tried to come together with them. And this could be a legal suit. And they won't. They refuse to. They're trying to get away with what's yours. You know this inherently. And you guys are not talking to them. But you're going to hit him where it hurts, Knight of Swords. Within days, you guys are going to be going at them full force. Okay, and I feel like the right will stay put. The wrong will be put down. So I feel like hang in there. You will be seen. You will be heard. and that could be through a mediation. But now, if this is about love, relationships, Cancer, I see that you're definitely going to be confronting this masculine. You've tried really hard to be fair and to work with them, even against their lies and betrayal and deceit. You're knowing they're just a very dishonest person inherently. I see you pulling away from them. You're just going to take a long pulling away break, even talking to them. I definitely see some silent energy, and they are going to come running back towards you, especially if it's an air sign masculine. But you're not going to waste your time with them anymore. It's not worth it to you. You're not an option, and you're going to tell them they kind of lost you. So I see that you're going to be very happy, in a sense, moving on and dropping them. Now, this is a new beginning for you. This is a fresh new start. Revival of the soul. No longer bound to your DM in this sense. And no more breadcrumbs. Okay, you finally see. You've took long enough periods of time to watch and see what this person is all about, and see how inconsistent they are, and how they never choose you, they never value you, they never make the right decisions. I don't even think you want to be this person's friend anymore. They're going to want to come in from out of the cold with you, but I don't see you wanting to move on with them and like having a resolution. I just see you turning your back on them. They're going to keep working towards you. They're going to keep trying to make it up towards you. You're very much in this energy of a little too late, but I do see them for years trying to heal and reestablish this. I just see, you've really been turned off. They've dug a hole and they've buried themselves in deceit and lies and crap. You're not interested. I just don't think there's anything they could do to make you interested. A lot of the reason is too many years have gone by. 8 of Pentacles. It's time for you to just move on, turn a new chapter in your life, and they're not coming with you. Like I said, there is hope. The stars always bringing hope. It really depends on your feelings in this, but I do see them continuing to try to make it right. I just don't see you interested in it. Now, getting down to your money, great news. I see it's not over yet. It's not over yet. You're still going to have to keep fighting the good fight to regain what's yours or to have what you want. It's going to require some hard work. Okay, have a leap of faith here. Trust that what the universe has planned for you will come to you at the right divine time. I don't think you're going to get... Let me define this. I don't want to jump to conclusions on that. Hang on. Show me the Page of Cups in reverse. Can you please clarify that for Cancer? Karmic. 2 of Wands in the reverse. A different direction, not the direction you want to go in. The Sun. You did have the Sun there as well. I feel like the way you're going to get money, or what you're dealing with in your financial situation, you're never going to see eye to eye with this person that you're dealing with in money. This could be your boss. This could be a plan that you have. This could just be timing. But I feel like it's karmic. And what goes around comes around with the world. And right now, you're just going to be eating some karma financially. Okay? Justice is being served in a sense. If you continue to earn your way, work through things, and show up, and this is do the work, the people that, the karmic energy that has tried to take from you financially is not going to get away with it. Okay, their secrets will be exposed, and you don't have to try very hard. So there is a period of money being withheld from you. But you will get resolve on this. You will, and you're going to have someone fight for you or come in for you at the last minute at just the right time. But honestly, this karma is you've dropped the ball. You got irresponsible. You didn't stay up with your mail. You didn't return messages. You didn't communicate. The decisions you made were not stable decisions, and we do pay for them financially. We will suffer for them. These are choices like you'd rather go shopping than pay these bills. That comes back. But even so, even if you've made some poor decisions, you're going to be happy financially again. Okay, justice will be served. Keep working at it. You're going to get what's yours. As long as you do it righteously, you are going to get what's rightfully due to you. And I think you're going to move on from a financial hardship. The sun coming out again, I do feel there's a lot of prosperity and abundance set up with that. And it comes in time. It's not going to come all at once. So yeah, I feel like your financial situation is going to take a little bit longer than what you wanted, but I think secretly you're okay with that. You've been waiting this long, so why not wait any longer? So the sun always comes out like with the star, and it's a period of joy, and it reminds you to have fun and just be excited for life, that you're alive for the day. Be excited for life, be grateful. The karmic energy with the star is to let the universe do what it does. Karma comes in flow and cycles. You know, let it do what it does. And I'm just like, your whole reading, Cancer, is, hey, this is divine timing. Okay? You may be having some difficulty transitioning into a new life financially, like transitioning into a whole new financial way of life for you, meaning credit, finances, security. And you feel like something is resisting you. But listen, you may be feeling sad that something is coming to an end and it's not happening in your favor. But when the world shows up reversed, it is a reminder to believe in yourself and just trust that you are ready when you say you're ready. This whole reading is about manifesting, believing in the universe and manifesting, but believing in karma. If you do good, it will come back to you, even if it seems unfair and unjust for a little while. Let's go ahead and get your fortune cookie. Spirit, what does Cancer need to know? With luck, fate, forecast, what do you see for Cancer? Love and money. Somebody's fixing to get called out on their bull SHIT. Okay, that could make some sense. Look at that. 7 of Swords. Nonetheless, Cancer, whatever's going on, whoever has been lying, sneaking, cheating, hiding, taking what's not theirs, they are going to get exposed in their bull SHIT. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, I think it's fair to say, Cancer, injustice is going to be justified. Okay? You're not going to suffer like this for long, okay? Just watch, just wait. I know it doesn't feel like everything's coming in your favor, but have patience. A new beginning awaits for you, and a new and happy beginning financially will be yours. And in love, restoration of your soul and healing from this toxic DM's BS will be yours. So that's what I see. A lot of pain that you've been put through. A lot of pain, but it will all come to a close. All right? Okay, so let's get into Leo. Spirit, can you guide and direct me right now for the zodiac sign of Leo? Show me Leo in love and money. Love and money. I'll try to be quicker. I can't be 15 minutes on each zodiac or I'll never get out of here. I'll never get to your other readings. So let's try to make it quicker. So what I see here for love is a new beginning, transformation, and it's movement, it's action towards something, okay? So love, I feel like the ball finally gets rolling. Maybe you've been waiting for love for a while. Or maybe for some reason, love's just been holding you back. But the 10 represents a new beginning. It does. And it's in a new direction. It's a whole new direction towards love. And I think your direction with love, Leo, is I don't want to be friends. And I don't want to be somebody's like best choice. I want to be in love because they're in love with me. They think I'm beautiful. They think I'm handsome. They're attracted to me. They can't get enough of me. Like, I want love because they're in love. I don't want a relationship because I make more money than the other person. I don't want a relationship because I'm more convenient. I don't want a relationship because culturally we fit together well. I don't want to be in a relationship because I remind this person of his mother or his dad or her dad, or you know what I mean? I don't want that. I don't want the karma that comes with being chosen because maybe I'm the best choice. I want love because they love me, because they're in love with me. And so I feel like you're taking a new direction with love. I feel like you might be leaving a partner that treats you more like a friend. Okay, they want to see you more as their best friend or their savior or someone that's always there for them. You know, they view you as their family, or you remind them of someone in their family. Like, you're just like, that's icky to you. It's ick. It gives you the ick. And I just feel like you're going to be breaking up and leaving this relationship behind. It feels wrong to you. And you're trusting your intuition and your instincts with the Queen of Cups. You know that the relationship you're in is not for love, not because they're in love. It's for other reasons. So I think you're going to be exploring your options. And yeah, you're like, I expect more. Like, you should be crazy about me. And if you're not, I'm out of here. Like, why am I settling? Why have I settled? So for Leo, it's like, wake up call. Hello. Do I really want this person? No, I don't. Hermit. I think I'd rather be alone. Oh yeah, alone. 9 of Cups. And this is a whole new feeling for you with the Fool card. Like, oh my God, this is a leap of faith. I'm literally jumping off a cliff. What am I doing? What am I thinking? How could I be leaving this relationship? Am I crazy? Like, you're literally like, I'm crazy. But you're not. This relationship has really just been a burden. It's been a big problem in your life. They're not right for you. And yeah, you care about them and they are your friend, but you need more than that. You need so much more. And you've realized you've been shortchanging yourself. You got to move on. So Leo, I definitely, absolutely see you losing interest for someone that you're with. Maybe you're going to start to see them more as a friend, and a distant friend at that, but they're just not the in love type. They're not feeding your ego. They're not feeding your heart. Now, moving on to money. God, money is a fight. Money is a problem. You've been working hard, like day in, day out. You clock in, you do the work, like you earn your keep. Every dollar you have, you physically earned. You've created that money, and it's still drama. It's still a fight for you. And so here you are just like, do I have to fight for everything? Like, God, and you might be coming up and asking for a raise. And they're like, why do you need a raise? Everyone else doesn't ask for a raise. And you're like, listen, I work harder. I deserve this raise. So I definitely see you discontented with money. I think that you're going to invent a new way to make money. I think that you might come up with a new business right here. This is a new little venture, a little side piece. I don't see it as the main entree. I see that you're not 100% satisfied at work or how you make money. And you're like, well, I'm not satisfied. I'm going to get creative. I'm going I'm going to use my talents, because Leos are very, very talented, and I'm going to create a new way to make some more income, some more money. And this is you just being who you are, being your best self, embodying your spirit, embodying your creativity, being very genuine, very, very authentic. And you might very well leave. This feels like deja vu. Okay, but you might very, oh, I don't know why this feels like deja vu, but you're going to probably leave this job behind soon, maybe in about 7 months, or business might pick up in about 7 months. But more than anything, I feel like you're leaving an old career, choice, job, way of making money behind for something new. It's just not, it's not giving. And they're not willing to give you the raise, honestly. So I feel like you're waiting for the right time to put your 2 weeks in, or the right time to step away from this old way completely. I feel like right now you're just going to get your feet wet financially and try something new and try something different. So let's go ahead and, for Leo, see the outcome. Show me Leo's outcome for love and money. Shocking. Eye-opening moment of clarity. Yeah, and this has a lot to do with your relationship, but also your career. And for you, it's just like wake-up call too. And it's just, I see everything so clearly, much more clearly. You might also be getting some glasses. So that might be coming up in the next 90 days. But you're just like, yeah, I need glasses. I don't know. I don't know what I saw in this person. Like, why was I ever into you in the first place? Oh, because you were my best friend at the time, or you were a good friend. I see. But you're not my type. I don't even know why I've been here this long. Same with the job. What am I doing working here? Why? I don't know. I guess it just kind of presented itself at the right time, and it was better than nothing. But now you're like, it's not my dream. Definitely not what I want. Not even for a year. Like, that's not what I want. So anyways, they're going to be missing you, Leo. They're going to be missing you, but you are uninterested in every arena, and you're getting ready to step off and step away. And that's what I see. Okay, so let's see love and money for Virgo. Spirit, please guide and direct me with these cards. Give me the energy that I need to see for Virgo. Love and money. Here's love. Show me Virgo. Show me money for Virgo. Okay. All right, so it's time for decisions, Virgo. Big decisions. Whew. Saturn's looking at you, Virgo. Saturn's like, I'm not in your house, but I'm watching you. And I have an influence on what you do. Don't try to sneak behind my back, because karma, which is Saturn, is still going to see what you're doing. You're not going to get away with it. Okay? So Virgo, you're being watched. Now, in love, I see this soulmate. And I feel like in your heart, you've already chosen them. You want to reconcile with this person. You love this person. Okay? They're in your heart. They've always been in your heart. Virgo, this is somebody from the past. This is someone you care about. This is someone you want kids with, or have kids with, or grew up with. This is someone that brings out your inner child. This is someone from a past life. And you love them very much. I feel like you've already chosen them, but it hasn't begun yet. I feel like that journey hasn't started yet. It's about to. In about 2 weeks, you're going to see a turn in your love life with this person. You or them, and I feel like it's you, you're going to choose them. You're going to say, I choose you. And you're going to give them a pentacle, and you're going to give it a shot, and you're going to give it a try, and you're going to see where this leads you. Okay, you're hoping that this past relationship that you're going to reconnect with, this is you choose to rekindle with a past lover, that it's going to go somewhere, and you're giving it a chance. And a really honest to goodness, wholesome, loyal, positive, good chance. This is your choice of choices. You're not 100% sure about it. who is 100%, but you're going to go with it. You're trusting your heart on this one. There is a piece of you that doesn't fully trust this individual for whatever reason, because you obviously have history. You do have a past with them. God knows what that entails, but you're like, I'm going to sleep with one eye open. I'm here for it, but I don't fully trust you. I guess I'm going to watch you and see how this goes, without telling them, because you're not going to tell them that. That would rub them the wrong way. But you're just like, yeah, but your heart tells you this is good, and they're coming to you. They're offering you their cup. They're like, I want to reunite. I want to rekindle this. I want to reignite our relationship. And you're just like, I remember from the past when you rejected me, or I remember from the past when you didn't see me as the one. I remember when I wasn't your first choice. And that still hurts. It still hurts me till today. I know what it feels like to be rejected by you and unappreciated by you. And I'm glad that you're back, because obviously you know I'm worthy and I'm good enough. And you're back for me. But I don't know if I'm ever really going to get over what you really did. But you know your worth. You are a high-value woman or a high-value man, and you're not afraid anymore to stand up for yourself, to fight for yourself. You're embodying this strength Leo energy. You're just like, I will no longer be a doormat. I'm a changed woman, or I'm a changed man. I respect myself. I have boundaries. I'm not the same girl or the same guy you knew from the past. Just FYI. And I definitely am more wise to what I've been dumb to before. So you're like, I'm going to give you a shot. This is definitely worth a chance. I do care about you. And I know you care about me, but I'm not afraid to walk. If I ever feel mistreated or taken for granted, if I ever feel like you're on the fence about me, you're not sure about me, and if I ever feel that you're giving to someone else with me, or you're even entertaining somebody else, I'm out of here with the Sun card, and I'm happy to be out of here. And Virgo, you got the Queen of Pentacles. You're pulling in the King of Pentacles. You are so in your earth power, which is grounded, stable, strong, wise, productive, and just, you're a rock. You're a rock. And so you know who you are now more than you ever did. So this relationship has potential to be long-term. And it's going to take some time to heal old wounds. It will. They're going to have to earn that 100% trust back. And I do think they're going to be giving to you, Virgo. I think they want to give to you right now. I think they know you're not all in. They kind of feel that because, intuition always speaks very loud. But they are willing to put in the work. Okay? So I do see this connection going long term. But that's what I see right now for love. When it comes to your money, I see a new partnership, a business partnership. You guys are going to be fighting for position, though. Who's the boss? And so this is like opening your own restaurant, opening your own business, whatever. And this person is investing or with you in it. And you're just like, who's the boss here? I don't know if I like sharing 50-50, but you might have to. So for money's going to turn for the better. And you should be 50-50 on this. Trust your instincts, of course, but don't start fights with someone just because you have an ego situation. Like, pick your battles wisely. Pick them very wisely, because together you're stronger together. That's what I'm hearing. Stronger together when it comes with money. It costs money to make money too. You might have to hire someone to work with you, and you might have to share some of that bag. But that's going to enable you to get more jobs and get more money. And it helps them and it helps you. It's good karma all the way around. Wheel of Fortune. Things are only going to grow as you open up to having a partner. Okay? So I know you're kind of, I don't know about this. I don't like having to work with someone, and I don't like having to share my bag. But you're going to be more prosperous if you do. 2 heads are better than 1. I think you might bump heads with this person a lot. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo. Yeah, you're going to bump heads with them. And they're a leader too, so it's hard to make a leader work under you. You guys are going to have to try to be teammates. And I know you have a lot to teach them and you have a lot more experience under your belt. Queen of Pentacles, okay? But guide them with love. Strength is not overpowering someone to shut them up and make them listen. It's gently showing them you have control, that you know what you're doing. You're the leader. They shouldn't disrespect you. And I feel like if you take a more gentle approach, they're going to open much more up to taking, how do you say, taking your lead, if you will, like you leading and they're following. But again, work together on this. And I just feel like your bag's going to be nice and stable. So I do see a new partnership opening up for Virgo. And let's take a look at your overall outcome. This is just a quick reading, guys. You know, I would love to go more in depth, but I just want to kind of touch the surface of each zodiac so we can get through this. Okay, so intention, will it and it will be yours. That's your forecast. If you will it into being, it will be yours. You have to believe it. You have to set the law of attraction in movement and call it. And that wheel of fortune, can I just say with money? Yeah, you're going to get your hands on that bag, okay? But have a bigger picture, okay? And believe it and you will achieve it. Law of attraction, law of assumption. Okay. So now let's get into Libra. All right, Libra, love and money. Let's take a look. Spirit, guide and direct me for the zodiac sign of Libra. I really want to know what's going on for Libra in love and money. The fact that this card got chipped all of a sudden during this shuffle is an omen. Something is going to shift in love. Something that was once stable, I think it's going to shift. Ah, 10 of Pentacles. I'm hearing real family, true soulmate, true love. You're going to give true love a chance. You were hanging on to someone in the past that you wouldn't let go of, and you weren't happy. I feel like you're going to let them go, and you're going to take a chance on a soulmate. A Cancerian, perhaps, or a Taurus. Show me money for Libra. Oh, for money, gosh, there's some past debts that you've been trying to get above water on. You're just like, Steph, tell me about it. You've had this debt hanging over your head for the last 2 years. There's something you're indebted to. And you're just like, oh, am I ever going to get out from under this? It's so heavy. It's so heavy. And you keep juggling it. You're like trying to make it and you're barely making it. And your finances are just like above water. And you're just like, I'm here, I'm doing it, but barely. And it feels like treading water. And it makes you really emotional because you're just, God, you just want to be balanced. You just want peace. Like you're sitting here saying, God, universe, I'm not asking for riches. I'm just asking for peace. Why is it so much effort? And finally, 8 of Wands. And a lot's coming at you. You have a lot coming at you. They all require money. It's like a vet visit, a doctor visit, a loan, a bill, a debt, this, that, child support, or, you know, this payment's due, tires, insurance, taxes, like, oh, you're like, can I just get out from under it? I keep being able to get over the hump, but I'm just back trying to get over the hump again. And I don't know, Steph. Listen, highly emotional, King of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, things are about to change suddenly, shockingly. I know you see this coming, but things are about to drastically change. You haven't even had a chance to rest. I don't think you've had a break, but debts will be repaid. They're going to have to be repaid. So this is you paying off debts. I think that's good. You may not have a lot of spare money, extra money, but your debts are going to be paid. And I see this beautiful new transformative beginning with the Magician. Ace of Swords, you finally get to make some decisions. Not to get yourself in trouble like that again. Ten of Swords, you're not. You are coming out from the dark night of the soul, rock bottom, hardships. You're coming out from it. And now you have to reflect. What do I need to do to be more prosperous, more stable in my own life? I'm not a very stable person as of now. I'm a Libra. I want stability. I need to invest in myself. I need to make better decisions. You're going to be going through a soul-searching journey. And this is a journey of Libra just figuring out where have I gone wrong and why. What can I do to fix myself? And it's coming to an end. I will say I am a little bit nervous about that Tower. You're going to have victory over a devil in your life, a demon in your life, a karma in your life, someone that's trapped you. You're going to be free and you're going to be happy. But there's still this struggle that kind of lingers. I feel like you got to get back on a horse again. A happy family awaits you. A happy, prosperous legacy. And it's really hard to get to. Your family picks fights with you. You have a lot of strife at home. A lot of personal pain and strife at home. And you feel like that's your burden, like the family. Okay? And you feel indebted to them. They could be your kids, whatever, but you feel indebted and you are indebted. And you wish you could just be free and move on with life, but you can't because you have these debts. You are held back, you know? I know you want the single life, you want the free life, but that may not be for you right now. Mostly you need to find peace inside yourself because your happiness financially is not out there. It's inside. So I feel like there's going to be a hardship. It is coming. I'm not going to lie, Libra. In about 8 weeks, you are going to be free from karmic debt and financial debt, but it comes at a price. There's going to be disruption at home. Your past is going to come back to haunt you. And the good deeds will be repaid, but the bad deeds are going to be repaid too. There's no more dancing around that. It's going to be dealt with. The good news is it's dealt with. And it's painful, but it's over. Yeah. In love and relationships, if you will, you've been holding out on somebody. And I think you're finally going to open up and give them a chance. This is a soulmate. And it could be the soulmate's been holding out on you. They've been withholding sex. They've been withholding communication. They've been withholding compassion. They've been withholding love. But finally, someone's going to open up. And I think you guys are going to take a turn for the better. And I think things are going to be happier in your relationship. Somebody may have had to let go of something burdening them in the past, and it was obviously a past life lover. But we had to let go of them. We had to let go of our history. You know, even a part of us, so we could go ahead and move on. There's someone that you've been intimate with that's been unkind, miserly. They hold money over your head. They're very stingy and demanding, and that could be you, but you have to think of ways to be more flexible and more open. You have to invest in your relationship. And I feel like in love, somebody, and it could be you, did not invest in the relationship. How can a relationship grow like that? Both of your fours are in reverse. I feel like in love, you've been in a very unstable relationship. And whatever was built on instability, lies, deception, just holding back, ingenuine energy, and not putting effort into it, that's going to be destroyed. Tower. There's probably a conversation that's going to come up. A conversation nobody wants to have. And it's going to be about reviewing the facts. Maybe it's looking at something black and white. But we're going to review it. And we're going to see how much you put in and how much they put in. And there's going to be this ultimatum situation saying, do you want to continue this and give it another, do better? Do you want that? Do you want another chance with me? And if you do, are you going to be honest? Are you really going to put in some effort? Because if not, I think this should be the end. Why should we keep going on? And there's going to be some time to reflect, maybe 2 weeks. Ultimately, I think you are going to choose to give it another chance. But there is an ultimatum. Somebody's love is going to be brought to the table and questioned, and it's going to be, hey, I'm tired of this, and what are you going to do about it? And really, it's an apology saying, I'm going to try harder. I'm going to do better. So yeah, Libra, I see somebody who's been withholding, whether it's you or them, finally putting in the effort. Okay, willing to try to have a happy family and a happy relationship. And yeah, I see that that's going to make you happy, that you guys get to continue. Okay, but if no one really puts in the effort, if they're unwilling to actually do it, actually open the heart and still give to this relationship, it will end. That's going to come up again. So just keep that in mind. But as of right now, the forecast is we're going to try again. The oracle for your future is you're going to start seeing some numbers reappear all the time. They come in groups: 777, 444, 333, 222, 111, 1111, etc., 1010 even. Not only are these lucky numbers, these are angel numbers. Okay, so keep an eye out on the numbers that pop up for you. All right. So that's what I have for Libra. Spirit, please guide and direct me right now for Scorpio. I really want to know what's going on for the zodiac sign of Scorpio in love and money. Show me Scorpio. Wow, much like Libra, look at that. 4 of Pence in reverse. Knight of Cups. Are you with a Libra? Ooh. Scorpio, the theme today for you is relationships. Everywhere you go, even with money, relationships are a theme in your life, Scorpio. Let's start with your personal relationship. You have a very cold person. They're not very open with you. They hold back. They hold back their love. They withhold romance. They withhold affection. This is death to a Scorpio, you know, and you love them and it looks like you're married or you're committed to this partner, like you're very committed, but they are not very warm. God, it's like a brick of ice being around this person. They're very picky. They're very demanding. And all you keep doing, Scorpio, Knight of Cups, is I love you. 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 Like Elf to his dad in that movie, Elf. And I love you. I love you. I love you. And they're just like, uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're too much for me right now. Calm down. And you're acting like a Cancerian. That's how you're acting. But you're trying to be this affectionate, loving person. And they're about as warm as a cold hug. You're like, wow, right? You're ringing. That was a cold hug. Like the rigidity in this connection is just cold. It's icy. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. This could lead to a divorce. I don't know, but I see that you're trying to avoid it. You're always trying to make it better. And can I just say, you're a kiss ASS. There does come points where you come to your wit's end and you're just like, fine, I'll treat you like you treat me. But it's not often, you know, but you do come to those periods. Right now, you're just trying to make them love you. You feel like all your hard work, all your years dedicated, they haven't paid off to much, have they, in this relationship? They haven't amounted to much. And you're like, God, after 20 years, 10 years, 15 years, 7 years, what? After all this I've given you, you're still giving me this attitude? Am I going to get some help and some relief? You are. Ace of Cups. This is going to come to a new beginning. You may have to get some therapy and some counseling. Yeah, King of Swords. We're going to have to talk about this with someone experienced. You've got issues that you don't want to, you need help with. That could be you, that could be them, but we're going to talk about it. And I think they're going to want to open up more and be more warm. And they've got some childhood wounds they haven't dealt with. I think you've known that all along, and that's why you've been so patient. But there's going to be some quick action and movement to some soul searching, some inner quest journey work, where you're going to discover your love, your heart, and how good and warm you are. And you know what? They're going to discover that they do love you as well. Okay, you've loved them through thick and thin. You've loved them through their dark times, through their hard times, through their mean, cold times. They're going to realize you were amazing. And you didn't deserve that. So I kind of feel like you're going to see them turn a new leaf. You're not going to get an apology, but you're going to see them turn a new leaf. Okay, so in love, I see it working out and there's going to be some help. Okay. Hi, Sabrina. And in money, let's take a look at this. So happy family, justice system, okay? Court, legalities, legal documents, papers that must be signed, Knight of Swords. There's going to be a signature on a piece of paper that has something to do with a commitment and a promise and a partnership with money, with family. I definitely see something signed with family about money. You thought you were going to get more, but you're not. You're not going to get more. You're not even going to get what you thought you were going to get. But you're going to get enough to dig you out of a hole. And now it's time to recover. Because this relationship is on the rocks. I feel like there's some family business stuff going on or family contracts, and it's on the rocks. And we're going to go to court. We're going to talk about what's mine and what's yours. The justice system is going to say, this is what's due. You're going to have to give, Page of Cups. You're going to have to give to a child or to a younger person. This is within 2 months. And you're going to be thinking long-term in your heart, like, where did I go wrong? How did I not see that? You're going to be very emotional about it, but I think you're going to want to repair the connection. And they're very not sure if they want to repair it with you. It's going to be difficult to repair this. I do think there's hope. And I do think that you guys are going to be able to repair this if both of you guys are honest. So the seasons are changing. The tide is turning. What goes up must come down, right? And what was done in the dark will come to light. And it will be saying on the rooftops. Someone is going to be exposed and someone's going to get dealt with. Any type of injustice will be dealt with. And that's what I see for sure, Scorpio. Injustices will be dealt with swiftly. This is all coming in within about 8 weeks. So there is some kind of money and business dealings with family or with a loved partner, okay? But I see that that signature will be signed. And you can't do it alone. There's going to be a partnership. I have to work with you. You have to work with me. This may not be what you want to hear, what you want to deal with, but that may be what's on the menu. And that's the only way out. The only way out is we're going to have to work together. So I see a fresh new start for everybody financially on that. Oh, let's get your oracle message for the future. Show me, Scorpio. A broken heart welcomes death, and that's pain. I think that tower is going to hurt. I think it's going to hurt you, but whoever was wrong, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt someone, and they're going to realize they were in the wrong. And Libra, justice, the weighing of the scales, is I don't care about the rhetoric. I care about what's fair and what's balanced. And you may have come across too harsh on family, or they may have come across too harsh on you. But the justice system, the mediation, the fairness is going to say you guys have to come together and meet eye to eye. That's the only way out. There's got to be a compromise. And this leads to a new beginning and a fresh new start. You will recover from this. And it's the right thing to do. I see some worry and some fear, some anxiety. Like, I don't want to be in connection with them. I don't want to be in contract with them. I don't want to agree to this. But you kind of have to. It's like a court order. You have to. Or you need to. And you know it's the right thing. And it's the only positive step in a new direction to make things move forward. Otherwise, we just stay stuck. So I hear that there's going to be some painful truth coming to you about money and signatures of documents, of papers, of whatever to do with the money. But that's what I see with Scorpio. Spirit, let's dive into Sagittarius. Let's get a drink. Hi, everybody. I see you in the chat. Mysterious World. Any signs showing? Is Gemini, is it Gemini's person? I did Gemini way earlier, probably a couple weeks ago, more like 3 weeks ago, the beginning of August, I think. So I did Aries, Taurus, and Gemini in Love and Money, but I missed the rest of the signs because I got so busy this month, so that's why I'm returning to them. But if you want to see Aries, Gemini, and Taurus, please go to my earlier videos and you'll see Love and Money, and you'll see them. Okay. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Sag. Love and Money. Oh. All right. For love, it could be a same-sex relationship. I don't know. But it does involve a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Cups. Both of you are emotional. It is what it is what I'm hearing. It is what it is. It came to a head. It came to a head. This is the face-off. I knew this was going to happen. You guys are being forced to come to a conversation. You're going to have to talk. It's like there's no way around it. Let's get what's coming into money. Ooh. Four of Cups wanted to come out, but it didn't, okay? But I did see it, and that's an omen. There's a lot of rejection and a lot of unappreciation. Sag, you're feeling very underappreciated and just, wow, just not seen. And I think you've been burying your feelings, burying your thoughts. This is going to come to a head in the connection, like we've said. This person you feel has done you wrong and hasn't heard you out. You don't want to hurt their feelings. You love them. But the truth is the truth, and you're not going to sugarcoat it just because you love them. So I see you going off on someone that you love, but it had to be done. You didn't want to do it, but it had to be done. This is your choice. You went with it. You don't know what's going to happen now, but that's it. This might have caused a breakup and a separation. Okay, both very single. Could have been with a Virgo, but yeah, you're like, I made a decision and now I'm alone. Now I'm on my own. Now I'm seeing my value, my worth, and I'm standing up for myself. Okay, secrets are a thing of the past. I opened up this doorway that I used to hold back, and I'm very passionate about it, Ace of Wands. And you're like, I want us to be together. I want us to be on the same page. That's why I said it. I hope that you're going to come back to me with love and respect, and that you're going to be right, and you're going to be good, that you're going to do the right thing. I really hope that we can be a happy family. I really hope that we can be in union and come together. I really want that. I've worked so hard on this connection for years. The last thing I want is to battle you over a stupid fight and ruin this, but I hope you love me enough to know that I've been holding back and I can't anymore. Okay? I need you to want this as much as I want this. And I think you're going to have a victory with the Sun card. I think they're going to go ahead and choose to do the right thing. And a death to the old and birth to the new. Yes. 10-10. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. I see that you are going to have a restoration of this connection. There's a momentary separation, a momentary singleness. But it's so much better now that you got it out in the open. Like you put it out there. Because now they know what you really think and what you really feel. So don't be afraid about you just coming out and being honest. Don't be afraid about rubbing someone you love the wrong way, because it had to be done. This was something that was inevitable. And You're going to do it and they're going to leave you on red, or they're going to leave you on hold, or they're going to pause your connection. And you're going to be wondering, God, did I just destroy everything? Okay, fine. Well, at least I'm genuine. At least I love myself. At least I know who I am. It had to come out. I couldn't keep it in. This is my truth. This is my genuine truth. And I stand by it. And it is real. It's honest. The passion and the chemistry you have with this person is going to bring them back home. I see them coming to your house, coming to visit you, coming to see you and opening up, and your family loving them and you loving them. And like, I see them wanting to work on this and work on themselves. You're going to bump heads a little bit because it's new for them and they feel very judged. So yeah, judgment always leaves people in a corner, but I think your family backs you up and their family backs you up. And it's just a knowing, okay, I see, like, you're right. I do see where I've failed in some sense. I want this and I want to do better. I don't want to be that person. I'd like us to own a home together. I'd like us to be together. I'd like us to have a family, build a legacy. I'd like that. And while you're on the boat of saying, what's your truth? Let me get on that boat and say, what's my truth? So there's a lot of genuine opening up now. And the truth is, this person held back how much they really loved you. I think they had to do a lot of soul searching because this is a divine connection. It's a divine relationship. You were brought together by the universe and you guys were kind of meant to be. So yeah, I see that. Anyways, I'm going to wrap that up. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with money. A lot of depression, a lot of sadness and anxiety and just regrets. You did some stuff with money you wish you hadn't done. And you're looking back and like, I hate myself for it. You're very harsh on yourself. But you're creatively finding a way to get out. And you're like, I may have put myself in the freaking position I'm in, but by God, I'm going to find myself a way out of here and I'm going to be so much better off. And you've started a business, you've started a new adventure financially, you're investing, you're doing more things. You're putting yourself out there, and what do you get? A victory. You win. 3 of Cups, celebration. Hard work pays off, and invention, creation pays off. You don't always have to work so hard to get good money. Sometimes it's easy. But you're finally your creativity will pay off. Okay, so you're going to see a comeback. And if you will it, it will be yours. I see a financial gain. This is a whole new thing for you, but you're diving into it. And it's going to get you out of a bad place. Absolutely. And it's very alone. I see that you're going to do this alone. This is not a shared partnership. This is you and you alone. This is your business. This is your financial invention. This is your arena, and it's your baby, and I see it coming to life. So I see your business taking off, your creative little adventure taking off. Okay. Be true to yourself. Trust your instincts. Trust everything. When to invest, when to pull out, when to publicize, when not to, when to advertise and when not to, what to sell, when to do it. There's a big salesman here too, big creative entrepreneur spirit, someone that could end up like on the Shark Tank, someone that has these ideas, but it's going to take off for Sag. Hi, EB Tarot, new subscriber. How are you? Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Why did you retract your message? I'm glad to see you. Okay, so let's get the forecast for Sag. There it is. A chapter is closing in Turn the Page. Woo! Oh, I got an omen. Money is on the way to you, a financial blessing. Don't be afraid to close the chapter where your life was financially a burden, where you had bad credit, where you had financial burdens. Close that chapter of your life. That's not your future. Okay. So I know it's a little embarrassing or hard to face and deal with. You are dealing with some problems that have crept up into your life that have just become all encompassing financially. But finally, your creativity pays off, fire sign. Sag, you're going to have some financial wins, okay? You get a victory, a celebration, and probably by October. So that's what I see for Sag. All right, so now we're going to get into Capricorn. Capricorn, please show me your truth. Spirit, guide and direct me for Capricorn in love and money. Show me Cappy. Cappy style love. Cappy style money. Ooh, what's going on here? Why are we having reversals? I'll be honest. I hear one song replaying in my mind all of a sudden. I think it's by Roxette, but it must have been love, but it's over now. From Pretty Woman. You know that theme. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, you can't sleep about this. You're just like, I really did. Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong in this? Regrets. Where did I go wrong? Show me money for Capricorn. Queen of Swords. Three of Pentacles. King of Wands. Five of Swords. I think it's safe to say, in general, you are just dealing with pain, stress, and difficulty communicating. Like, just across the board. It seems like you're just sandpaper to everybody. And you're like, why? Why am I rubbing everyone the wrong way? God, maybe I should just lock myself in a corner and call it a day. Like, you know, it seems like you're kind of getting in arguments with everybody. And you're just like, oh, I hate this. You're not feeling very well. For one, Knight of Cups, you're just like, I'm in reverse here. I'm not feeling my best. Like, I'm not myself. I'm not sleeping very well. Nine of Swords in the reverse. You're not sleeping very well. And you don't mean to be insensitive, but you're coming off that way. And in this relationship, it's just like, what happened to us? And you're asking these questions over and over. What happened to the love we had? The romance, the lovey-dovey, the connection. Why are we so bumping heads? I love you, Five of Swords, but every time we talk, we fight. Like, maybe they're not getting enough sleep. I don't know, but I think you guys are going to be okay. Three of Cups. Okay, you guys started out as best friends first, and it bloomed into love. And it's a very deep, beautiful connection, and I think you guys can come out of this. Someone here in love feels very rejected or not paid attention to. And it's really just a lack of sleep. So Knight of Cups reverse, that's what's going on in this relationship. You guys are going to be fine. Get a good night's rest. Wake up bright, early, and bushy-tailed. Start your day right. Eat right. Drink right. Take supplements. You know what you have to do. King of Swords. To get back to good with your lover, with your partner, to be back in their good graces and them back in yours. The hard times are coming to an end with the World card. It's just all about healthy choices from now on. Let the old grouchy you die. Let the old goat die. Have a good death by grouchy goat. And a new beginning with the Fool card. Okay, I'm going to be better. I'm going to be more full of energy. I'm going to eat better, sleep better, be better. Knight of Wands, watch. Three of Wands. You're going to see. You're going to see the best version of my best self. My true happiness, the Nine of Pentacles. Watch. I will come out ahead. Six of Wands. So in love, I do see you guys coming back to good. That's such a good thing. You are going to come back to good. Yep, it's sandpaper right now, but it's all about supplements and sleep. That seems to be the problem. And to be honest, if someone here is overthinking and beating a dead horse and just focused on negativity, that's a big relationship killer too. So once you get that dealt with, things are going to go for the better. Pick your fights. Pick them wisely. Don't just nitpick. But more than anything, get some sleep. Now, when it comes to money, Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles, King of Wands, you're only going to get your seat of power when you work with others. There's some kind of order from the Queen of Swords, and this could be a lawyer, this could be a doctor, this could be a partner, a boss, someone in charge, but they're like, this is how it's going to be, period. Don't argue with me. It is what it is. This is what it is. Now go work together. Three of Pentacles. So you're going to be forced financially to work with not just one other person, but 2 other people. That means you're on a team, and you hate that. But you're going to have to. And this is going to put you in a position of power. Okay? There's going to be some head bumping, but everyone loves everyone here. And we want prosperity and abundance, right? We want success. We got to do what we got to do. This is like interning to get to be running it one day. You're going to have to start here, and then you will. You will be your King of Wands. And I think you know this. It's not going to be hard. You do care about these people. They mean something to you. They're important to you. But you just don't want to work with them anymore. And I get that, and we all get that. And it will come to an end. 2 of Wands, this decision, this critical decision to work together temporarily is going to lead to the dissolving of that connection, which is great, and a new beginning for you. Meaning this isn't going to last forever. So you're going to have to come to the table and work with others, but it's not going to last forever. Let's get your forecast. Yep, a chapter is closing in. Turn the page. Don't be stubborn, goats. Okay? You're going to have to give a little to gain. And the hard times, we're turning the page. Don't be stuck in our stuckness, if that makes sense. Okay? No time like the present. Act now. Invest in your future. Oh, gosh, I've done a lot of readings already. I'm feeling... Let me get my energy together. Oh. Okay. All right. Spirit, guide and direct me now for Aquarius. Show me Aquarius, love and money. You know, one little cue about Aquarians, you guys are stubborn as heck, and you know this. And you think you're the most altruistic, easygoing, fun-loving hipsters and hippies of the world. But you guys have a tendency to be some of the most stubborn-minded people ever. And it clashes. You're Saturn ruled. You're heavy. You're heavy. And you have a heavy energy, meaning when you come into a room, we feel it. We know it. Okay, so your presence is important. Your voice. People listen. So, I don't know, make it good. Be mindful that you matter a little bit more than most people because you're Saturn. Okay? So make your voice good, all right? Because it's definitely a heard voice, a heard presence. Okay. Thank you, Tarot Destroyer. Oh, I love you. Thank you. All All right, so we're going to start with the Ace of Cups, Two of Wands. Ooh, okay. Well, okay. Aquarius, you have a new relationship on the horizon, like literally. You're about to have a new relationship, and it's more than likely a fire sign. I'm going to keep it 100. Yes, Aries, Leo, or Sag. You guys are great for each other, and there's going to be some traveling with this new person, some traveling. You might have to travel to see them, or they might have to travel to see you, or maybe they're going to say, hey, let's travel, but it's good. This is a blessing. This is a gift from God, a gift from the universe. Like, this is good karma. This is, you've worked so hard in love and in life. Here you go. Like, it's time. Divine timing. I'm going to open the clouds, part the seas, and allow you to meet this lover. It's perfect timing. And this lover is going to come in and heal old wounds just by their presence, their affection. They're going to ignite passions you didn't know were even there anymore. And they're just going to wash away the old. It's like a baptism of love. This is all coming in, I tell you, within about 3 to 5 weeks, hunty. You're going to meet this person. Get ready, because the world is your oyster. This is a good love. I'm very happy for you. Many, many, many people would love to meet someone new, and here you are. You're going to meet them. Light skin, dirty blonde hair, perhaps a light brown hair. I feel like there's might be some colored eyes, and there's going to be red. They're going to have red hints of hair also, like little red hairs. Okay, maybe they're ginger. I don't know. But red is going to be a thing. Their nickname might even be called Red, if that means anything to you. Strong, inventive, fun. They like to fish. They love nature. Sports. They're very competitive. They love travel. They have a few friends, a few good friends. And laundry, for some reason, is a big quirk with them. I don't know. I'm hearing laundry. The fresh smell of laundry is a thing. That might be your cue. That might be their favorite smell more than perfume or cologne. So fresh smelling laundered clothing might be a scent. Okay, thing for them. All right, let's get into money. Whew. What is up with all this fire energy today, Aquarius? Okay. The past always comes back to haunt us one way or the other. When it comes to your money, you are the boss, or you're meant to be the boss. You're an Aquarius. You're meant to be the boss. But you have an assistant or someone slightly under you that tries to think they're the boss too. And you have to remind them, I'm the boss. I'm the big boss. Okay? Or you do more than your boss at work. I don't know, but there's some kind of, let me remind you who runs the show. This is disrespect and underappreciation. I do feel like you are not respected at your current job. And I don't know why you're afraid to leave. You shouldn't be. But you deserve more, and you can be more. And this is your sign to open your own business, because you know how to run it better than anybody. And you might want to open up your own business from the job you've been working at. Like, it has something to do with what you do, but you can do it better on your own. So I do see some kind of that going on. But here's the kicker. You don't want to. 4 of Cups. Why in the HE double hockey sticks do you not want independence and freedom and control? What the heck? You're used to taking orders. You're used to working under someone else's leadership. Like you're used to it, even though you do it better than them. Do you get that? And you're like, well, I don't know. I'm unsure. Since when are you unsure? Like you are very unsure about being on your own and independent, which is frightening to me. Also, when it comes to money in general, this could be owning your home. This could be any other way that money is something to you. It's time for you to step up into the seat, the throne of power. The past is coming up and you got to face it. You got to deal with it, Hierophant. But there's a community that supports you. You're not alone. You might be afraid to stand up to someone and you don't see that there's any way out. You're like, I don't know. I don't think there's any way around this, but there is. You have people, and I even felt more moral people, and even the justice system behind you supporting you in this. And if you trust that, you're going to come out happier. 10 of Cups. It's going to take some time, but your family supports you. You're not alone. You have a whole team behind you financially, and things are going to get rolling in the right direction. This is just a rest before things start again. It's a little quiet right now, but it's going to pick up the pace in about 2 months. So in about 60 days, you're going to see what once was a quiet little issue will be rising to the top as a main central discussion and part of the issue. They're going to have to give what's fair back to you, and it's going to ruffle some feathers. But decisions must be made, and it may end relationships, and it may end jobs, and it may end things, but it's for the better. We have to close the chapter here. We have to have a painful ending to have a new beginning. And judgment says what was done in the past will get brought back up again. We're going to deal with it. We can't bury it. We can't hide it. We're not going to ignore it. And Aquarius, you're going to win, okay? You have a victory, 6 of Wands. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. Be brave. Be courageous. You have support. Your victory awaits you. Just take action. You're meant to be the leader. You're meant to be the boss. You're meant to be in charge. You're meant to have independence, and that is yours. That is a gift that's coming to you. You may be alone doing it, but you're going to do it. Okay? And you are going to meet this fire sign, and I think you're going to marry them after some time. You are. They're your next spouse. They're your future spouse. That's who you're going to marry. Let's get the oracle. Declutter. So, Aquarius, it's time to take out the trash. Start to clean your home and declutter your home. It's like spring cleaning, but we're going to call it fall cleaning. Okay? It's also time to declutter your mind, your worries, your anxieties. Take out the trash. They're not serving you. So both of these, mental and physical, declutter your life. Soon you're going to look back at this time in your life and you're going to laugh. All the pain and worries is only temporary. Okay? So that's what I see for Aquarius. Whew. All right, my throat, right? It's crazy. Get ready, guys. We're about to do the free readings for my members. So if you guys have some questions and you're my member and you're my subscriber, please let me know. Okay? And for everyone else, you have 15 minutes lightning round. I'll give you guys that discount deal. It is with Cash App, money symbol, let that SHIT go, 1111. Donate there, $15 per card. Bottom of the deck is free. Absolutely. I recommend 2 of these donations so you could get an oracle and a tarot. I feel that's more helpful, but you don't have to. You could just do 1 if that's what's affordable. Believe me, I get it. But if you can do 2 or 3, that's very appreciated and more insightful for you. Okay? That is at a beautifully discounted rate. And if you can't do Cash App, just go to my website and donate. Okay? All right. Let's get in. Members are free. That's correct. Yeah, it's a 2 for 1, and it's very discounted, yeah. Guys, okay, real quick before I do Pisces. I bet a lot of you guys drink coffee. Who here likes pumpkin anything? I just found out that when you have anything pumpkin, there's not actual pumpkin in the thing. I'm shocked. I always thought, well, then why does it say pumpkin? But apparently it's just pumpkin spices. The spices they use to put in pumpkin pie. So I went and got this coffee creamer called Pumpkin Pie Creamer. 0 sugar, you know, it's probably whatever, bad for you, but I still like it. Anyways, I don't taste no pumpkin. I don't even taste fall. Like, where is the fall flavors? Like, I'm not tasting anything. So I've decided, and maybe I'm weird, and I'm going to finish this pumpkin pie creamer thing with my coffees and be done with it. How do you guys feel about the new fall flavor really just being like apple cinnamon? You know, I feel like that is more fall than the pumpkins, because even caramel, chocolate, apple cinnamon, that seems more fall to me because that's when people are baking, you know? So I don't know. I just feel like that has a more fall flavor. Am I alone on this, or are you guys with me on this? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. And if you have a really good pumpkin flavor combo for the fall season, please let me know. I will try it because I really wanted to love pumpkin pie stuff, like pumpkin stuff. I want to love it, but I haven't loved it. I haven't found something that, you know, rings my bell. Okay, moving on. So we're going to get into Pisces. Okay, Spirit, guide and direct me for Pisces. Show me what is happening with Pisces. Show me love and money. Okay. For love, we have 6 of Wands in the upright, 3 of Cups in the reverse, Pisces. King of Pence, very loyal. God, you are just, Before I even get into the money, look at this. You're like, excuse me, I am not a friend. I am not your friend with benefits. I am not your buddy. I'm not your bestie. I am your spouse, or I am your significant other. I am your divine partner. I am your soulmate. I am your husband or your wife. Like, that's who I am. Recognize my place in your life. I'm glad to be your friend as well, but that is not my main platitude. That is not where I'm at. And I'm hearing like, Yosemite, do you get? I am not your friends. Don't treat me like your friends. Don't put me on your friends' level. Don't play me with your friends. Don't let your friends have a higher voice in your life than me. Respect me. I'm your life partner. I deserve that respect. So in love, I definitely see Pisces saying, I deserve a level of respect more than anybody else. I am that partner. So we're gonna start there. In money, let's see, we've got the 3 of Wands. Something is coming for money. What is it? What's coming in money? What can Pisces expect? Okay, hard work pays off. Something you've been working towards for years pays. Oh, you lucky dog. Okay. All right, Pisces. Look at you. Boom. Okay. Excuse me. Beg your pardon, madam. Madam, I am rich, filthy rich, and I am respected. I don't know. Pisces has this demure, very demure, that's like, hello, I'm higher than everybody else. Maybe that's the truth. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just your state of mind. But whatever it is, it's speaking. Okay. It is speaking. And It's saying respect Pisces. Show respect. I don't know what's going on with my chat. Okay. So when it comes to your money, you should expect that something you've been working at for years pays off in a big, big way. Your investment is about to skyrocket. This is a big return on whatever investment you've put your money into. Whatever you've literally invested in, it's payoff time. It's harvest time. We're getting paid, okay? It definitely is giving, my family's going to be rich because I'm rich. My family's going to have because I have. You've been working so hard to provide for the ones closest to you, to create a legacy, if you will, stability, and it's yours, 100% yours. You will have it. It is yours. It is coming. You've done your I am affirmations. You've waved that magic wand. You've cast your spells. You've put your will into the universe. You've willed it, and it will be yours, and it is done, and it is so, and it is yours. There's a definite hint of magic in your reading. You are a high priestess, Pisces, no surprise. You are willing things into existence, creating them into existence, using the higher powers that be. An offer of money, oh, I got chills and tingles, is coming towards you. That check, that money, that deposit, that job offer, that career boost, that lift financially that you've been waiting on is finally here. Knight of Pentacles. It took a long time to come, but it was sure to give. Good things take time, and it pays off. You're finally at the close of a very painful period. This is the slow death of suffering. And boy, it was painful. This is a painful ending. People are going to get hurt, but money's going to be had. And Ace of Wands, this is a new turn in life for you, a new beginning, and a fresh, new, passionate start. And it's a revival of your life, a revival of your money. And Judgment says you deserve it. What goes around comes around. People that came to karmically destroy you are being karmically destroyed. And if you're here, can you put something in the chat? Because I don't think my chat is working all of a sudden. So I just want to see if the chat's working. That being said, karmic debts are paid off, and people that owe you are going to pay you off. Ace of Pentacles, it couldn't get any more financially clear. Money is yours. Spend it wisely, invest it wisely. This is an instruction. In the future, when you look in the distance at what you've created, what you've invested, spend it wisely, invest wisely, so your children and children's children can have money from that investment. What you put your money in now will pay off later. It may take forever to get these payoffs, but that's okay because it has longevity. So there's going to be something cast, said, done, instructed, signed, ordered. That's going to make you very happy. 9 of Cups. You're going to get a very happy outcome come financially. This is all coming in right now. It's coming in August, even going into September and October. That's when it's coming. Certainly over the next 3 weeks, something very good is going to come to you. Money may come to you in the next 3 weeks. Don't quit your job. Don't quit working because you get the payoff. Keep investing. So when you get your money, don't just say, okay, I'm done working. I'm done investing. I'm going to hold on to it and spend this. No, take some of that money that you're getting and reinvest. Invest wisely is the wise instructions for Pisces, especially if you invest in home, college. Yeah, homes and college. Now, when it comes to love, let's look on that side of the coin here. You're going to get a victory dance. You're going to get to say, I told you so. You're going to get, you were right. You're going to see it. You're going to hear it. You're put on a pedestal, okay? You put someone on a pedestal in your life, and they were your friend, and you tried to make them love you. You tried to let them see your worth, and you hung in there and you dedicated yourself and you were their friend and you were always available. And when they called, you were there. When they texted, you were there. When they needed you, you were there. Like, you made sure you sacrificed. They didn't do the same for you. You respected their schedule. They didn't respect your schedule. You respected their family. They didn't respect your family. You see what I'm saying? How could that be a mutual relationship? But they painted it like, I'm your best friend. You have no one else. I'm everything to you. And you're just like, wow, I did put you on that pedestal. I did put you up there. But you're not everything to me. I have one relationship that I am everything in, and that's myself, King of Pentacles. And you're like, I am a loner. I don't have a lot of friends. But I know when I'm valued. And if you don't value me, I will take all my goodies and I will go venture over here. I'll pull away from you. I'll hold back from you. I won't share my time, my energy, my thoughts, and my feelings with you. You're not going to have me like you used to have me. Okay? I will go put my energy back into myself where it rightfully belongs. And you're going to have to come chasing me. You're going to have to come groveling back to me, showing me that you want this. Because as far as I'm concerned, if that's how you see me, if that's how you want to treat me, this is over. 10 of Swords. And I have no problem lighting the match, burning it to the ground. So you're going to put this person in their place. You're going to tell them direct, hey, wow, you really had me like that. I did that because I was loyal to you, because I loved you. I gave you so much. I gave you my all. This is that Mariah Carey song. I gave my all. I can't sing like her, but I gave my all, Mariah Carey. And you're like, you're not going to have me like that again. 3 of Cups reverse. Like, you're not. But this relationship is going to come back. Judgment. The past always comes back. It's going to come back. They have unresolved karma. They will pop up like a daisy again. And this time they're going to offer you something real. You're going to be very discerning. And you're going to go, okay, let's see if it's long-term or temporary. And you're going to see the truth through them. The illusions will know, they will not be able to lie to you. And you're willing to change and go in a new direction if they are. The truth is, karmically, if they did you dirty, they're going to suffer. Okay, I'm sorry, but Dark Night of the Soul, Devil card, yeah. If you walk away from them, if they walk away from you, they're going to be stuck in Karmicville, suffering the wrath of karma. And you may smile a little bit that someone that did you so dirty gets done dirty. But watch, that's the name of the game. So karma's like, go ahead, let them go ahead and do them. They will come back. They will always come back. They have a karmic debt to you. They didn't deserve what they got. And if they think they can get away with it, they're wrong. You may have, well, they had way too much fun. They didn't take you seriously. They did not make you a priority. And to be honest, there was a third party. They'll be back. This person effed up. Could be an earth sign. They effed the hell up. And boy, they got the best of you, but they're not going to get the rest of you unless they change. So we'll see what happens. But over the next 3 months, you're not playing games. You will step back. They're not going to get you how they had you. And maybe you discovered. The truth always comes out. High Priestess. Maybe you discovered. They were giving to a younger person or another person and to you. And you're just like, well, this is over. I'm not going to let you do that to me. Let them reap what they've sown. Let them sit in the harvest of karma. They're going to come back. And that's your payday, right? Not only is it your financial payday, but it's your payday in the fact that they owe you karma. So what comes out for Pisces? All right. Deep thought is good for the soul. Reflect. Pisces is so good at reflection anyways, I feel. But just being quiet, not talking a lot, just silence. Deep introspective thought. It's like you answer your own questions. And I think you need silence. You're going to be silent very much over the next week. A lot of silence, a lot of watching the rain, listening to the wind in the trees, hearing the birds, reading a book. Just a lot of quiet is coming for Pisces. All right, and that's what I have. Thank you so much for watching. I still haven't seen the chat. I don't know if it's working. Let me take a look to answer questions. Last person I saw was Dawn. I just want to make sure I can answer your questions and see your chat. Ellen, there you are. Okay, so it was over 15 minutes that I couldn't see chat for some reason. All right, so I'm here to do those free readings for my members. Ellen, you are one of them. Let's get this answered. For everyone else, thank you so much for watching JKS 1111. I appreciate you a lot. There's so many places you could be, and you're here with me, and you're watching my video, so I appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much. May you be blessed on your way out of this video, and may good karma come to you, and those that have harmed you, may they get their karma. So yes, if you'd like to become a member, right now I'm really seeking support from all of you guys. I have a very affordable membership plan on my website, and it's a monthly, and it gives you a few free messages included with it. It also gives you perks in my shop. It gives you free membership to the Magic Circle, which is coming up. And that is a separate price. You can always pay separately, but we're going to do a lot of candle magic. And we're going to be using our grimoires, getting that ready. If you guys have yours from last year, good. I hope you guys went out and bought yours. We all have one, and you can make your own. We're going to start doing some spell work and having some art fun, making our grimoires fancy. And so I really ask you guys to join us in the Magic Circle. I've seen a lot of success with magic as far as getting communication, calling in karma, breakup spells, for example, money spells, weight loss spells, beautification spells, protection spells, all kinds of things that really come to fruition. So I love it, and I hope you guys can be part of the Magic Circle. But it is free if you're a member, and you get your free readings. So it's 10 times more value. If you could go to my website, right there, jks1111.com, become a member. I have two types. One is super affordable, and the other one is still affordable, but more entails a little bit more perks. It has more with it. So they're both good. They both have free readings, but the VIP membership does give you the Magic Circle, and the lower membership does not. But I will give you a spell for the Halloween season, even if you are a regular member. I will give you a free spell video, okay? If you guys believe in that, if you would like to do it. All right, so Ellen, what is your question? Me and my date made an arrangement. The old cycle won't be repeated. His manager boss wants wannabe. Well, he went back to that, and I exploded. Now I ignore him. What will happen to us in September? Okay. Spirit guide, please show me for Ellen. What do you see for Ellen and in her connection? By the way, the 15-minute lightning round has started. If you guys want a reading as well and you're not a member, you just want to pay for one separately, $15 on Cash App pays for one card, and the bottom of the deck is for free, plus my channeling. I recommend you do $30. It gives you the tarot and the bottom and an oracle on the bottom. That's more instructive and more telling. That's my go-to, but you're welcome to do what you like. Wow. Ellen, the first thing I see is that you are very much the Knight of Cups. You come in with an open heart. Your love is flowing, and you're expressive about your love, and you're open, and you say how you feel, and you show affection, and you show love, and you show patience and understanding and compromise, and you're always moving towards love and commitment and furthering the connection. You're so warm and open and giving, okay? So you have a very good, positive, clean energy, a very good blue aura, very, very empathic and very giving and nurturing. It's a very beautiful connection to have with oneself, that you embody love, okay? Now, your person right now constantly puts you in a state of fight or flight. He puts you in a state of competition. And you feel like you have to fight for this person's attention, fight for this person's time. And you have to fight to get this person's attention. Like, you honestly feel like this person loves drama. And like, why do you love drama? Why is it always drama? Why can't we just have peace? And so you're starting to see. Hi, Delaney. Yeah, you're starting to see this as a pattern. And you've learned to pick your battles. But you still find yourself in a state of conflict. And it is just unnecessary drama, because you honestly didn't do anything to have any of this drama. You didn't put energy into this to create drama. Oh, thank you, Delaney. I will give you a free card, Delaney, at the end of this video, so hang tight. Everyone who is a subscriber that pays and you have a badge to YouTube here, you get a free card at the end of this video. Thank you so much for being my YouTube member. So going on with this, Ellen, I just feel like the frustration is, how dare you? Why? Now look at the karma that your person is going to be receiving. 10 of Pentacles, Tower, Knight of Swords, with a quickness. I'm so sorry, but your person's stability is coming down. What's going to happen once he gets this karma? Sleepless nights, an apology towards you. You've been the Empress. Okay, he's going to have to fight to get your attention again. Wow, he owes you. You are his happiness, 10 of Cups. But he resists his own heart towards you, King of Cups. This is flat out resistance. He has resisted feeling what he should feel in genuine energy to himself. He's hurting himself and hurting his own happiness. You're over here, Empress, Knight of Cups. You're not even in this drama vibe. He is. The karma that's coming down on him, he brought on himself. His family's going to fall apart. I don't know what kind of family he has, but whatever family he has, whatever home and stable environment he has, that's coming down within 9 to 10 days of this reading. This is his karma for doing what he did. Let's see if he was on a date with somebody else. Show me the 5 of Wands for Ellen. Holding back, strength, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Oh, there's a Leo. Is he a Leo or is there a Leo? What's up with the Leo? This is Leo, 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 all Leo. There's a connection of a relationship here, King and Queen of Wands. Holding back strength, withholding, holding back, okay? Holding back information, holding back the truth, okay? Not deciding, torn between two. Yeah, I think there is. He's a Leo. Okay, his ex-wife. Let's take a look. Let me show you guys how you should ask questions in a reading. This is how I like to answer questions in a reading, at least. What is this person's energy towards Ellen? Show me this person's energy. Can we trust him? How does he feel for Ellen? What is the outcome for Ellen? Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. First of all, can you trust him, the Empress? He has good intentions. Okay? His intentions are not to cause you harm, pain, or suffering. He honestly wants to grow your connection with him, but it is growing. Your connection with him hasn't given birth yet. There's something about your connection that it hasn't become or evolved into what it needed to be yet. It is growing. And the way he sees you is you're very good, very wonderful, but it's not there yet. It's becoming. It's growing into something. So it isn't evolved. How he feels about you, he holds back. 9 of Wands. He holds back his truth from you. He doesn't want you to see all of him. There's a wall that he will build and keep up between you and him. He has a lot of wounds that he doesn't want exposed and he doesn't want seen. He's like the beautiful valley behind a boulder canyon. You got to get through the boulders and the plain colored rock and the brick walls to go see the beautiful valley behind it. So I do feel like he's blocking you from this valley of his love. He's holding space between you and him. Why? The outcome is the Ace of Swords. You will speak to him and the truth will come out. He is going to be honest. This is going to come up in about 9 weeks. He's going to be honest about something. So why the wall? Road to recovery. So he's a wounded warrior. He might be a recovering addict. He might be a recovering alcoholic, if you will, a recovering a depressive person, recovering from a separation or painful divorce, perhaps, recovering from whatever it is. Even this guy has a bandage on his head. So he's a wounded warrior, okay? He is hurt and wounded, and he's holding back and creating a wall between you guys because he's not done fixing this and healing from it. He doesn't even want to come into connection with you till this is dealt with. This is why he sees you and him evolving, but you're not there yet. So, bottom of the deck, powerless, the power struggle is real. So it's a real hardship. It's a real struggle for him to overcome his issues. Now, what is this future holding? Ace of Swords, the truth, clarity, truth and clarity. This is an aha moment. Painful truth. Earning your trust back, starting from the bottom. Okay, no ordinary love. Your love is very different. It's not like a lot of people's. It's in its own realm. And the truth is, trust has been damaged. He knows this. He knows he's kept a wall between you. And he knows he's going to have to earn your love back. Okay? It's not going to be easy. He's going to have to put the past in the past, and he's not going to be able to look back. So really, a lot of this is, I got to let go of what was. Okay, let's see what was. What was for Ellen's person? And it fell. Blessings. The star could be Aquarius. He lost a child, or he lost what felt like everything wonderful to him. It's like he lost something very good, and it was probably his fault. Count your blessings. A grateful heart attracts more love, joy, and prosperity. He fumbled. Ellen, he messed something up in the past and he's not going to get it back. Okay? It's gone. And that's the problem. Okay? As far as him cheating on you or seeing someone else, let's see what we can get out of that. Is there somebody else? I saw the King and Queen of Wands, so I feel like I've already answered that question. I do feel like there has been someone, and it could have been that ex-spouse that you were talking about. But let's go ahead and see. Emperor. Yeah, it had to do a little bit about marriage. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Emperor. This is daddy and husband. Okay, father. So he fumbled. He fumbled a marriage, and he, like you said, lost custody. Okay, his blessings, his gains, 10 of Pentacles from that relationship. It's damaged. He spent years trying to recover or keep or heal that, but no. Still working on it. And that's his heart. And here's the deal. It's over. It is over. But it's not completely over for him. You know, he's at his wit's end, 9 of Wands. It's a long process, right? And he's nearly at the end. He's nearly at the 10 of Wands where he gets to let everything go. But he's not there yet. And the truth is, he hasn't let everything go. He hasn't fully recovered from the ending. He's dragging his feet. And the truth is, he feels like, I could have done better. I should have done better. I see where I was wrong. Is there any chance for me to fix this? And his heart still wants to fix it, because as a man, even if he's not madly in love with her, it's his family. his word, his kingdom, his creation, and it's failed. And that's humbling. It's also embarrassing. It's painful, and it's failure. So he's going through that, you know, he's not really done and letting that go. And the problem with us ladies is when we hear something from a man where they're into us, where they're pursuing us, we see them as healed and ready. But the truth is, 9 times out of 10, when a man comes to us out of an ending, they're not healed and they're not ready. They're using us accidentally and incidentally as a part of the healing process. They find another woman to love, to nurture, to heal, so they can process what they've been through. So we as ladies, yeah, we're thinking, but they came to me. They said they were ready. They said what they wanted, but that's genuinely not the case. A lot of times their heart says another story, and they just needed comfort and security while they were ending this. And to be honest, he was still kind of hoping he would have perhaps another chance at fixing what was damaged. Not because of love, but because of a win and not being a failure. So he is on the road to recovery. Let's see. The other question is how long? Spirit's saying as long as it takes. But let's see what the card says. And I'm being called to use this deck. Being called means drawn. I'm being drawn to use this deck. So bottom of the deck, well, we have 10 of Pentacles. Again, he already got that in reverse. He got it again. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is Queen of Wands. He's lost a lot of confidence. He's not going to get what he wants. And what he wants is a chance to reclaim what was his in his kingdom and his emperorship. He will not get that. I think he is going to be drawn back to you. I see that. I don't know when it's going to end with all of that. I don't see that answer here. I'm sorry. But what I do see is when he comes back to you, and I see a comeback around October. Why October? Because his ideas of having it all, having everything, keep changing. He finds himself trying to achieve a once-in-a-lifetime ultimate goal of being the man, having it all, only to end up feeling like he has to keep moving because he's losing it. He feels very out of control, and even if he doesn't want to, this is his sign to just stop trying to be everything all the time and be real and deal with the reality that that history is history and that chapter in his life has closed. So there's a level of acceptance with it. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, I see a little bit more resistance towards you because you herald in the new beginning, the Queen of Wands, the other woman, but also the attraction, the excitement, the new beginning, the freshness, the fire that roars. He's not ready to take it on. Now, in October, he is going to come towards you a lot more, a lot more. And what does October show between you and him? Okay, ready to release the love block. Remember that Nine of Wands. That's the love block. In October, he's going to be ready to release that love block. That's why he's coming up around October. We are divine counterparts, bottom of the deck. Things happen for a reason. And it's always the unawakened people that don't understand this. They're unawakened. They don't understand, you know. All this crazy SHIT that happens in our life is for a very good reason. But the awakened ones, you get it. And you believe in divine timing. And you believe that there's a lesson and a reason and a blessing in every situation. This is one of them. If you've been asking that question, is he my person? Yes. You're not an ignorant person. You're a beautiful, intuitive being. Every fiber in your spirit knows this is different. It's not obsession. It's not karmic in the way that you can't let it go. It's, I feel something and I know it's real. Why is it so hard to hold? Why? I feel this. What is it I have to do? What is it I have to know? Do I have to do anything? What is, explain this, you know? And Spirit's like, just feel it. This is your season. Will he lose his home? He's going to lose stability. That could very well be his home in Ten of Pentacles. He is going to lose his stability. I feel like the correct answer is yes. 99% of me wants to say yes. Can he restart after that? Yes. But everything that was is definitely being disrupted, as it should be in his timeline. So in October, he's going to release a love block. He is going to come to you at that time. What does Spirit want to say about your connection? Let's use a romance angel. Bottom of the deck, girl. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, Ellen, your affirmations, your visualizations, your healing power. It brings you two together. Candle magic, all of that. It's very helpful. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. You know, it doesn't have to be your wedding, your marriage, but it may have to do with his. But either way, it involves it, and with that comes a lot of strings. And I do think, aside from that, you and him have a future that involves commitment. I don't think that would come up unless it did. What does the universe want you to know as you're calling him into your life? Your divine counterpart, your prayers, visualizations, and affirmations. Playfulness. Don't forget to have fun. Don't worry about the in and the out. Don't worry about sign on the dotted line here, commit here, say this. Like, have fun. I know it seems frivolous and irresponsible, but Spirit says, I want you to remain open and playful and loving and giving and quick to forgive. When I see playfulness, I see childlike. Children are so resilient. They're quick to forgive. And yes, they're a little bit naive, but they're also very loving and understanding. So play with a child. Children are your greatest teachers. Spend some time around kids, Ellen. At the park, just watch them play. If you don't have any of your own or you're not around kids, watch them play. Watch TV shows, movies that take you back to your childhood. Color is always a great way to get in touch with your inner child again. And that just gives you a good aura, a good healing energy. I think just you going back to your not so stressed out Ellen self and back into your fun, loving, beautiful, attractive, childlike self is the vibe. That's the vibe. And that vibe attracts him. So I feel like even, just games on TV, whatever, that's a fun energy to be in. It's going to get your mind off of all the seriousness, and it's going to be a high level attraction piece to call him back in. And look at this, children. See, that's crazy, right? Isn't that nuts? Children. Your love life is affected by children, and it could be his child, okay? But it's also your childlike nature. And if you can step into your childlike nature, it's a high potent attraction for him. It's your vibe. So get into it and just know that that might be the only reason he's trying to fix what he's had going on there. It's probably the only reason. And it's very painful and hard for him to let go of that. But it is what it is. So turn on your childlike vibe. He's going to come running once you're in that aura. Okay, get back to your Queen of Wands self. I want to put some of these in reverse. Too many in reverse. So many, okay. All right, okay. Well, that's it. Thank you, Ellen. Is there another member? Peaches? Lesty, I emailed you. Lesty, your payment didn't go through on the 20th. You might have changed cards or something happened. But if you want to get back on track with your free readings, please make that payment so we can get that going and you could be a member, get your free reading, and be a part of the candle magic and the candle circle, the magic circle that we have going on. It starts in September. Ellen, you loved this? Yay! Okay, so quick little thing. I'm going to start early on the magic circle. I think September 15th. We're going to start the magic circle. And we're going to continue it throughout October because I've owed you guys since last year. So the magic circle, we're going to do like a long period of candle magic as we get into Samhain, as we start to get into this new season, creating abundance, sexual magic, attraction spells. We're going to start just creating altars. We're going to talk about all the cool things to put on your altar. And by feng shui rules, Vastu rules, we're going to, in the magic circle, learn about where your altar should be in your home. Very important key element. And does the outside of your home have any relevance to the energy on the inside? You're going to find out. Okay, because a lot of people in feng shui are like, I don't know if I should count the outside. Is it your property? Quick tip. If it is your property line, yes, it counts. So we're going to talk about that and the different sectors and how they help or hinder your wishes and your chi. So anyways, that's part of the magic circle. Altar magic, candle magic, also other rituals. I have a hex that, of course, for Halloween, we got to do the hex. And this is to keep someone away from you. Also to bring karma down on an enemy. We have our righteous reasons why to do so, but we'll talk all about that in the magic circle. You don't have to be a member to be a part of the magic circle. You could just pay and be a part of our circle anyways. And that's on my website. And it's got the 3 Sanderson sisters as the image to choose the magic circle. It's a long 6-week thing. I hope you're there. But it is free if you are a VIP Ultimate Grandmaster member, which is available on my website. Plus, you get all the free readings. So I recommend that because it's like obviously an 80% savings than doing it alone. But there you have it. And if you want to be just a basic member, you are going to get 1 spell done for you in the season. So be it communication, be it a hex, be it whatever, I'll either do it for you or I can tell you how to do it. But you will be included in that, so you can have something. So if you are a continuing paying member, you will still have that. For all the Ultimate VIP Grandmaster members, you're going to get a candle ritual for every set of the 6 weeks of the rituals we're doing. So you're going to get to the equivalent of 6 candle magic spells done for you or coached for you. Okay. I also, at the gift, at the end of the magic circle, I want to give you guys a gift. So I know you guys are waiting on your cards, and I am packaging those. I'm going to send those out very soon. Probably the 2nd week of September, all my packages will be sent out, and I'll be done sending out the card packages. But for those of you that do have the magic circle, I want to send you a gift. And it's a little love package, you know, and it's going to include some charms, some candles, some stickers, a spell ritual kit, a little spell kit, and a healing kit, and a little gift handmade by me. So thank you for being a part of the magic circle, but you will be receiving that. And for some of you, you may even get a little bonus deck of cards in your gift. So yeah, I hope you guys all join the magic circle, and at least I hope you guys become a member. So anyways, putting that out there. Okay. Who else has questions that is a member? Where is Peaches? All right. Delaney. Yes. Okay. So Delaney, you are not a member on my website, but you are a member here on YouTube, and thank you so much. So for that, I'm going to give you 1 card and an oracle. Okay, we'll do a Romance Angel Oracle. Bottom of the deck is free. So thank you so much for being a participating member here on YouTube. That means a lot to me, and it keeps my algorithms going up, and I really appreciate you. So let's take a look. Do you have a specific question you'd like answered? Yeah, and in the magic circle, guys, I'm going to help you guys find the right kind of grimoire to get, preferably leather and organic pages, organic papyrus pages is preferred because it's very earthy, but anyone is fine. Honestly, who cares? It's all paper. And then you can hot glue designs, gemstones, herbs, flowers, lots of cool stuff you can do. It's your own. You make it your own. But we're going to do that together in the magic circle. So it's crafting and magic and fun all into one. So what is your question, love? You have your grimoire? Oh, I'm so excited. Delaney, I'm going long distance relationship. How is my person's current energy? Okay, let's take a look. Tips, donations, always appreciated, guys. If you're just watching and you want to throw some love, even if it's $1 and you're like, I just wanted to reach out and say I love you. Thank you for everything, Steph. And, you know, sorry I can't give more. I just wanted to say something to you and give you a little something. You know, that's always appreciated. You can go to Cash App and do that there. And there's my tag, Let That SHIT Go 1111. All right, so let's dive in. Delaney, Spirit, help guide and direct these cards for Delaney. She's in a long distance relationship and really wants to know what her person's current energy is. The first vision I get when thinking about your person is a dark blue sky and a dark blue moon with like black around the moon and black around the sky. It's a very deep color, just very deep colors. So I feel like this connection is very deep, but there is a lot of secrets in this connection. And some honesty has not come out. Kind of feel like he has more feelings for you than you know. Let's see. Temperance in the reverse, 2 of Cups in the upright. Notice Temperance is holding 2 cups. 2 of Cups is in the upright. His energy towards you right now, the card that came out is, I don't want to fix this. I don't want to make it better. I'm kind of resisting. But at the heart of hearts is this deep soulmate kind of connection. It's a beautiful love connection. And it's true love, and it's real love, and it's genuine, and it's deep, and it's divine. But yet his energy towards you is, I don't have the patience for this. Maybe he's running out of patience in the long distance. That could be it. This is a past life love connection. And a lot of what he does is flirt. He always extends his little lighthearted energy out to you, but the depth, where's the depth? The reason you feel so connected to this person is this past life connection. But he's kind of a little bit in denial of it. I know, Sumo. So when temperance is reversed, it indicates that there may be a tipping of the balance that is impacting you negatively. You definitely have found out that you have too much or too little of what you need, and most likely too little of what you need. And it also indicates that he feels like there's not enough. There's not enough to keep this connection going in the distance. Okay. It's a very lighthearted energy. He needs more. This is creating the breakup and the tower and the separation. He wants somebody there all the time. He's looking for wifey status, live-in status. Are you willing to relocate for him? Because if you are, he'll probably be the one to marry you. You definitely are afraid to do that because you sense you're not open, you're hiding things from me. You're keeping, like, you're scared. I would be too. This is a time to think about your past life connection and really dive into the heart and soul of your love. This can be healed. This can be something beautiful. I know it can't all be on you. And you need to have some balance here too. This needs to go both ways. I think a conversation does need to come up. Listen, I love you. I hate the long distance between us. I want to be there to hold you. I want to be there to cook for you. I want to be there to rub your shoulders. I want to be there to hear about your day. I want to be there to watch movies with you. I want to have adventures with you. I want to be with you. The only way I can assure you to do that is if I know you love me and you're serious about me. I'm willing to relocate if you're willing to be committed. I'm willing to be all in if you're willing to be all in. Like, I think that needs to come up. His intentions are to move where I am after his work covered claim is finalized. Okay, well, that's beautiful. So it's a little bit reversed. He definitely wants to be by you, and this is going to flourish. Okay, right now it's intense because of the distance. You can't help that. But there's real love here. And I do believe once he's closer to you, things are going to be a lot better. But you're going to have to give a little. So give a little bit more, okay? More than you're used to. Give more, whatever that means for you. More pictures, more text, more maybe a surprise visit, a love package. Send cookies. Send a cozy blanket, a teddy bear with a voice message. This is the time to connect. And this is a very beautiful connection. That's what I see. Yeah, so that's why flirt is here. Extend your lighthearted energy to him. Flirt. Ignite this passion. So that's what I have. Is anybody else here with questions? If you want any peace, Delaney, he loves you. And maybe you need to hear that from the tarot. He loves you. 2 of Cups. How you feel about him, he feels about you. It's mutual. Okay? So just take that to the bank. Okay? Take it to the bank. All right, well, I guess that's it, guys. I'm going to go. No one else has donated or had questions. We're at 144 minutes. I love you. I'll see you later. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. Thank you for viewing, and you keep swimming. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video, like literally like it on your way out. And even more, I'd love to hear where you're from or if this video helped you in any way in the comments. I'll see you guys later. Bye, Ellen. I hope to see a lot of you guys in the Magic Circle. Please come join us in the Magic Circle. I love you guys. Bye.